On Tuesday's installment of Piers Morgan Uncensored, the Talk TV host was discussing whether or not it was right for King Charles to meet with the EU chief. The meeting, which was held at Windsor Castle, was the same day Rishi Sunak proposed his new Brexit deal on Northern Ireland. The royal meet is said to have happened after the EU chief held a joint press conference with Rishi Sunak, although many have slammed the monarch for looking as though he was getting involved in a political dispute. Introducing the debate on whether or not the monarch should get involved in political situations, royal author Alexander Larman told Piers it was Buckingham Palace that wanted the king to meet Ursula von der Leyen, not Downing Street. However, a friend of the Queen consort, Petronella Wyatt, dismissed Alexander's claims as she informed Piers the monarch is unable to meet any political figure without the MP's permission. She commented, "I heard it did come from Downing Street and he was happy to do it and he is simply carrying on." As Piers interrupted his guest, he stated, "The fact is, either way, he did it. Whether it came originally from Downing Street. Charles has been around for a long time. My point is, it doesn't really matter to the optics. The optics are that he did the meeting and in my opinion, it flies in the fact of his vow not to get political." Petronella replied, "No, it hasn't, because he cannot avoid meeting political leaders and hosting them." As the guest highlighted, the late Queen Elizabeth II hosted many monstrosities figures in the past, Piers informed her the comparisons were very different. She continued, "You're implying that Charles, by hosting Ursula von der Leyen, is somehow sanctioning a pro-EU?" Piers replied, "I'm saying if they do it on the very day that the British Prime Minister announces his new proposal." Petronella slammed, "He didn't have a choice in the matter." The uncensored host replied, "Of course he did, he didn't have to do it." She told the 57-year-old that had Charles refused to meet with von der Leyen then there would have been a constitutional scandal. Elsewhere in the interview, Piers said, "I don't think the monarch should ever get involved in politics. We saw the huge row when it was reported that the Queen veered towards a view about Scottish independence. My point is, the monarch has to be impartial because the monarch represents everybody in the United Kingdom, not just singular groups of people." On Monday afternoon, the EU chief took to Twitter to speak about her meeting with King Charles III as she called the interaction a pleasure. She tweeted, "It was an honor and a pleasure meeting His Majesty the King, Charles III, at Windsor Castle. We discussed the joint challenges the EU and UK face as historic partners and our joint duties. Unwavering support for Ukraine and fighting global climate change." Piers Morgan Uncensored continues weekdays on Talk TV from 8 p.m.
Now take